Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun to a shining time station where dreams can come true, waiting there for you.
Well, hey, what do we say today?
Hiya there, Jenny.
Well, if it isn't the Train Yard Trio. Why don't you open that sack and see if there isn't a little something for each of you, hey?
What can we do for you, Jenny?
Well, I don't mind saying, Miss Jones, I had one boondoggle of a morning.
What?
First off, I woke up to find my dog Granger had either run off or been stolen.
Oh, no. Who would do such an irresponsible thing?
That's just the half of it. Next off, I discovered that someone has been dumping all sorts of garbage on my back 40.
It's a great apple.
Wow, fresh from the orchard. That's why I brought you some over.
Thanks.
And some for Miss Stacy.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. Oh, you're always bringing us such wonderful things. What can we do for you?
Well, I just come over to see what time my new parts are coming in for my hay wagon.
It'll be about 25 minutes.
25 minutes, good. I'm on my way to Mayor Flopdinger's with this garbage and a good dose of complaints.
It's always fun when Jenny comes around. That's because she always brings us something fun to eat. I don't get why someone would sneak up onto her farm and take her dog or make a mess.
Did you say mess? My, dirty news sure travels fast.
What do you mean, Mr. Conductor?
I mean all of that messy trouble James the Red Engine is having on the island of Sodor. Isn't that what you're talking about?
Was James in trouble this morning?
Trouble? I'd say it was double trouble, which is much worse than plain old single trouble. Let me show you what I mean. Toby and Henrietta were enjoying their new job on the island of Sodor, but they do look old-fashioned and did need new paint. James was very rude whenever he saw them. Yuck! What dirty objects, he would say. At last, Toby lost patience. James, he asked, why are you red? I am a splendid engine, answered James, ready for anything. You never see my paint dirty. Oh, said Toby innocently. That's why you once needed bootlaces, to be ready, I suppose. James went redder than ever and snorted off. It was such an insult to be reminded of the time a bootlace had been used to mend a hole in his coaches. At the end of the line, James left his coaches and got ready for his next train. It was a slow freight, stopping at every station to pick up and set down cars. James hated slow freight trains. Dirty cars from dirty siding. Yeah! Starting with only a few, he picked up more and more cars at each station till he had a long train. At first, the freight cars behaved well, but James bumped them so crossly that they were determined to get back at him. Presently, they approached the top of Gordon's Hill. Heavy freight trains halt here to set their brakes. James had had an accident with cars before and should have remembered this. Wait, James, wait, said the driver, but James wouldn't wait. He was too busy thinking what he would say to Toby when they next met. The freight car's chance had come. Hurrah, hurrah, they laughed, and banging their buffers, they pushed him down the hill. On, yelled the cars. I've got to stop, I've got to stop, groaned James. Disaster lay ahead. Something sticky splashed all over James. He had run into 2 tar wagons and was black from smokebox to cad. He was more dirty than hurt. But the tar wagons and some cars were all to pieces. Toby and Percy were sent to help and came as quickly as they could. "Look here, Percy," exclaimed Toby. "Whatever is that dirty object? That's James, didn't you know?" "It's James's shape," said Toby. "But James is a splendid red engine, and you never see his paint dirty." James pretended he hadn't heard. Toby and Percy cleared away the unhurt cars and helped James home. Sir Topham Hatt met them. "Well done, Percy and Toby." He turned to James. "Fancy letting your cars run away. I am surprised. You're not fit to be seen. You must be cleaned at once. Toby shall have a new coat of paint." "Please, sir, can Henrietta have one too?" said Toby. "Certainly, Toby." "Oh, thank you, sir. She will be pleased." All James could do was watch Toby as he ran off happily with the news.
Mr. Conductor, did you tell us that just so we'd feel better about cleaning?
I was comparing your cleaning to the mess on Ginny's farm. Sometimes a little trouble causes great harm. Speaking of harm and making things cleaner, I'd better take a powder because here comes Schemer.
Come on, let's go out and play.
People keep putting nickels in this jukebox, but the nickels never come out. So, where do they go?
Yeah. Time for genius time. Because once I slip this little baby in this machine, we're going to find out once and for all what happens to these nickels. Is that brilliant or just brilliant?
Woohoo! Another nickel for my collection.
All right, then. What's the song, Tex?
I don't know. He hasn't chosen one yet, Rex.
Cheeto!
Whoa.
Whoa, man, this is what I call hard currency.
Let go of it.
Would you please let Cheeto?
Hey! Something has got hold of my nickel.
I think we're being hog-tied here.
Give it up, Cheeto. You'll get sucked up into the coin slot.
No way, man. I'm a professional musician. That means I get paid.
If you ask me, this is one gig we better let go.
That does it. Somebody or something's been fiddling with my nickels and machines. Only means one thing. This is time for idea number 1, Plan B.
Schemer, what in the world? What is this?
A guard dog, Miss Jones. A guard dog. Schemer here has got to make this station safe for my arcade, and this is the way to do it. One big, mean, ferocious, people-hating guard dog.
Oh, Schemer, I think you got the wrong kind of dog.
That is not the only precaution that I am taking. Viola, Schemer's super safety security system.
What?
Watch this. When some dumb crook comes up here trying to steal my nickels, he'll come up and then he'll go like this and... Oh, Schemer, you caught me! I confess I stole your nickels! You're too smart for me, Schemer! Oh, help! Be gentle! Be gentle! Bingo! And this, Miss Jones, is the icing on the candle.
Don't you think you've gone overboard, Schemer?
Miss Jones, There's no such thing as going overboard when there are nickels involved. This pooch here is going to help me catch the guy who's been stealing my nickels. Come on, man-eater, let's go.
Schemer, we just simply can't have this as Shining Time Station.
Hey, Miss Jones, it's my arcade, and I'll defend it the way I want to. This pooch and I are going to catch that guy who's taking the nickels. Come on, let's go. I love you. It's the scheme guy. Come on, I love you. Okay, relax. Take a chill pill. Let's just go back to puppy school and learn to become man's best friend, huh? Hey, relax, relax. Take it easy.
That's a good dog. Good dog.
Hey, Aunt Stacy wasn't fooling. Schemer did get a dog. Yeah, and isn't he cute?
Hold it. Sign around here somewhere. Anybody see it?
It's right there, Billy. It says beware of dog.
Ah. Well, that'd be a pretty good sign to read before you go charging into any strange dog.
Do you think we could pet him?
I don't know. Looks pretty ferocious to me. You might. Yeah, you might. Now, mind you. You might lick your hand. Go ahead.
Oh, isn't it cute?
Hey, how's my little pooch, huh? Sheesh. Now, is that any way for him to treat his master?
Respect works both ways.
All right. Show him some respect. Here's a nickel. Now, why did he do that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because you tied him up and you didn't take him for a walk. You didn't feed him. You didn't clean up after him.
Anything else?
You didn't play with him.
All right. Schemer has just made a major business decision. Due to the unprecedented success of Schemer's super safety security system, I am now going to give you, kids, listen up. I am now going to give you that dog for the absolutely low price of free. Good luck and happy barking. Get that thing out of here.
Look, Aunt Stacy. Schemer gave us his dog.
Oh, boy. But are you kids sure you want to take care of him?
Yeah.
Really? And feed him?
We'll do that.
How about walk him?
We'll do that, too.
And keep him clean?
Absolutely.
How about clean up after him?
Yeah, sure.
Really? If you promise you'll do all of that, you can keep him around. Oh. I think I got myself a dog. Where are you? Oh, look at you, little sweetie. You must be hungry, huh? Come on, let's see if we can find you some dog biscuits. Oh, here they are. Here you go, boy. Here I am. Have any of you seen the dog?
The dog?
Yeah. I mean,
We
what
forgot all about the dog.
Oh, well, when was the last time you fed him? Or walked him or gave him some water?
I guess we sort of forgot, Aunt Stacy. We don't even know where the dog is.
Well...
There he is. Hey, there he is. Hey, boy. Hey, we're sorry we just forgot. We'll feed you right after lunch, okay? Hey, Aunt Stacy, when is lunch? Yeah.
Oh, so you're hungry. Well, I don't know if we're having lunch today. Well, maybe in an hour. No, maybe not.
You mean we might not eat? Stacy didn't feed us. Just like we forgot to feed the dog. Oh, there's water bowl. We'll get his food.